So what happens when a Bugatti Chiron Supersport goes head-to-head with a Koenigsegg Jesko? Well, today we're going to find out. This is more than just a drag race. It's a $10 million question about what really makes a car fast. And really, this whole thing boils down to one simple question. What wins in a straight line? Is it pure, overwhelming power, or is it sophisticated, lightweight engineering? That's what we're here to answer. All right, so let's get to know our competitors. I mean, on paper, they're both at the absolute peak of the automotive world. But when you look a little closer, you realize they have two totally different ways of getting the job done. Just look at the stats here. The Bugatti is an absolute monster. It's got this massive 8-liter quad-turbo W16 engine and all-wheel drive to put all that power down. But then you look at the Koenigsegg. It's way lighter, and all its power goes to the rear wheels. You've got 1,600 horsepower versus 1,280. This is a classic battle of philosophies. And yeah, you're seeing that right. 10 million pounds. That's the combined value of these two cars sitting on the drag strip. It's just mind-boggling. This is the absolute cutting edge of car technology right here. Okay, but before we get to the race, there's a really important detail we need to cover. You see, the Jesko could be making 1,600 horsepower, just like the Bugatti. But to do that, it means a special E85 fuel upgrade. This particular car doesn't have it, so both cars are on regular pump fuel. That means the Koenigsegg is starting out with a pretty big power disadvantage. All right, enough talk. The stage is set, the cars are lined up, it's time for race number 1. The launch is absolutely everything in a quarter-mile race, and this is where we're going to see these different engineering approaches clash in a big way. And it's over, before it even really began. The Bugatti just hooks up and goes. It's gone. That all-wheel drive system is no joke. The Koenigsegg, with all that power going to just 2 wheels, is just spinning them like crazy, desperately trying to find grip. And you can hear it right from the driver. He says it all. You didn't get the traction, no 4-wheel drive. It's that simple. It doesn't matter how much power you have if you can't put it on the pavement. And this really breaks it down. The Bugatti's all-wheel drive is its ultimate weapon off the line. It splits 1,600 horsepower between 4 tires. The Jesko has to somehow manage 1,280 horsepower through only 2 tires. On a dusty track, that's almost an impossible task. But come on. This is a 10 million pound showdown. You didn't think it was going to be over that easily, did you? For the second race, the drivers have a plan. They've learned a thing or two, and they're ready for a proper rematch. And wow, what a difference. This time, the Jesko driver gets a much better launch. He manages the wheel spin, the car hooks up, and it is neck and neck all the way down the strip. I mean, this is a photo finish. This is what we all came here to see. You can hear the pure shock from the drivers. Wow, that was insane. So close, that was absolutely unbelievable. Nobody, not the drivers, not us, nobody knew for sure who crossed that line first. So who actually won? At this speed, the naked eye just can't tell. We have to go to the replay. We've got to slow everything down to find out the truth. And as we watch this back, frame by agonizing frame, the story becomes clear. It's a story of traction, power, and a razor-thin margin between winning and losing. Let's see what happened. And the winner, by a nose, is the Bugatti Chiron Supersport. It was incredibly close, but that initial launch, that advantage it got from the all-wheel drive, was just enough of a head start to hold off the Koenigsegg at the finish line. So, what's the big takeaway from this incredible 10 million pound drag race? What did we actually learn here? Well, it hammers home a fundamental rule of racing. Horsepower is completely useless if you can't translate it into forward motion. You can have all the power in the world, but if you can't get traction, it's all just smoke and noise. Grip is king. So, what it comes down to is this. The Bugatti is a sledgehammer, built for the standing quarter mile. Its all-wheel drive gives it an almost unbeatable launch. The Koenigsegg is more like a scalpel, a lightweight monster that would probably be even faster in a rolling race. But from a dead stop, grip decided the winner. And that leaves us with a pretty interesting question for the future of hypercars. As we keep pushing past 1,500 horsepower, are we getting to a point where all-wheel drive isn't just an option anymore, but a necessity? Does this race prove that the unteamed thrill of rear-wheel drive is finally meeting its match? It's something to think about.